make a request directly to the public body without regard to residents. Open meeting laws and bodies or organizations or agencies supported in the whole or in part of public funds states that information in electronic format or other non-print media is open to the public, subject to the same restrictions that apply to information in printed form. Let me just pause right there. Fromberg does not do digital information. We do not email, we do not text each other, we do not, the only emails we get are from state agencies and from the county commissioners. We don't keep any digital information other than the videos of our town meetings and tapes of our town meetings, and those are available to anyone that wants to come in there and get a copy of those. However, the constraint likely to read into this provision would limit the fees to include reasonable costs associated with actual copying of the documents. The usual charge levied by state government for copying documents is 10 cents per page. Montana has no code sections regarding fee waivers or special cases such as when disclosure would be in public interest. He goes on, they go on to state, quote state laws about executive branches, electronic paper copies or email comments. I will leave a copy of it. I'm not going to read the whole thing because there's like 3 pages of documents that they have requested, and I will go through the requests that they are formally asking for. They are requesting all documents related to testing of public drinking water in Fromberg for the past year.
DEQ has all of those.
That's DEQ of rural water. Okay. I am formally requesting all documents that were sent out to residents of Fromberg about their consummation of the water. I am formally requesting all documents of any and all land sold by the city of Fromberg in the last 10 years. I'm formally requesting all documents and emails sent out and received by the mayor and city council of Fromberg. I am formally requesting any and all text messages sent by the mayor and city council regarding official business in the past year. I am requesting all documents and copies of the final budget for 2016, 17, and 18. I am requesting all text messages and all documents of all zoning changes granted in the past 10 years. I'm requesting all documents related to the new sewer system, including copies of all documents related to contracts, proposals, and bids. I am formally requesting all the mayor and city council's text messages for the past 2 years concerning public matters. I'm formally requesting that minutes of all city council meetings be kept and made available for public inspection, which they already are. Such minutes must include the date, time, place of meeting, list of individual members in attendance, the substance of all matters discussed, and a record of any votes taken in the past year.
Mayor, I can address it with all this if you want me to. I'll go through it.
Okay.
I'm familiar with the law.
Yes, I know.
I'm familiar specifically with the law regarding public information and what can be divulged.
Do you have a copy of this?
I do.
Okay, okay.
So I will get you the response that I've come up with
Okay.
when I come up with it.
Okay. Yeah, because as I said before, all of our information is on printed form. We don't do digital information between council members, mayors, city clerk, even the Carbon County commissioners. Most of it is done with emails. The town council itself, or this body at least, don't do emails or text messages discussing any town business. That is done at open session, and that's where it should be done. I'm not in favor of ex parte meetings of any kind. So unless you have a council that has a quorum, that's where that needs to be discussed. Any other information that they are asking for in this letter, such as the contracts, all the PERs for the sewer system, any information with the new lagoons, we have that information here in City Hall. but they will have to come in City Hall and get a chair and sit back here and go through that information. So that information, everything is available at City Hall if you want that information.
Excuse me, who is making all this request? Maybe I slept through that part.
This is a request made by Janet Delgado, reporter and editor for Just the Facts 360. And so that's who will, and it's Just the Facts 360 at yahoo.com.
Okay.
It's a new website, news website that is being put on the web. So that is, that is that. Okay, so now we have some resolutions that we have to look at. Let me get him out of here. Figure out how to get this. Okay, this is a resolution number 476. Resolution of the Town Council of the Town of Fromberg authorizing Mayor Shirley Miller and any current Town Council member to be signatories on account number 213, account number 901, and account number 928 at the Bank of Bridger, Montana, removing Richard Anderson, Sharon Barnes, and David Flint as signatories. Approved by the quorum of the Town Council of Fromberg as circled below: Jim Perkins, Nathan Caton, and Tim Nottingham. So I need a motion and a second to approve this resolution.
I make a motion, we approve this resolution 476 as written.
A second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Sure. Excuse me.
Yes.
All I'm gonna do is have them go ahead and sign,
that, okay.
please.
May I ask a question?
Mhm.
I know it was always done in the past like this, but the only two people that should be signatories would be you and the president of the council, in case you're not aware. I don't understand why any other council members would be on the account.
Yeah, and seeing that was the understanding that I had when we
See,
did this.
I never
because
saw
there
that
were
previous resolution.
three members or three signatures plus the mayor on, because there's 10, well, there's three with plus the mayor, or two plus the mayor, because Jim had his signature and, but his is on a different account than Tim's. So my signature had to be on the account for the grant money.
Okay.
And Jim and Tim are signatures for the bills and things like that. So.
Does the
well,
bank require it that way, or is it?
I'm not sure why it was set up like that.
When, back in 14, when we had done this prior, in case somebody got sick, somebody got killed, something wasn't in town, couldn't sign, and we needed the signatures on these accounts, that's the way Rich had that set up at the banks. And they did that, so the only thing I changed on these was just the names, so that they could be signatories on the checking accounts. Because now, at the Bank of Bridger, instead of just one, we have a regular checking account, then we have our sewer checking account with the grant money, then we have the wastewater account with the grant money. And if something happens and somebody's gone or somebody goes away, then we're covered. So that's the way they went ahead, and that's how Rich had done it prior.
What do you think?
So, but it's up to how,
it's
it's up to how you want it.
I can see with people getting sick and so forth, if that's what you call a special meeting, you have a new resolution, you appoint that person for that specific purpose. I'm just thinking exposure to bank accounts. The only people that should be signing on the account is the mayor. And then if that mayor is unavailable, the mayor's unavailable, that's why you have a president of the council to do it. But, you know, if it's been done before and not been challenged, I'm just thinking exposure to, you know, claims of well, so-and-so signed this check, and they didn't have the authority to do it, that kind of thing. See what I mean?
I understand, why do, if you would just kind of
Because
send
the
me
executor would be
a.
yourself.
Yes. Mhm.
The mayor does all,
Well, I had some questions about it too, and that's what I asked Brenda, because I just, I've always
if you're just
it's always
talking
just been.
availability
Yeah.
of you to sign,
Mhm,
but that's what the president of the council's for, if you're not
Mm-hmm.
available.
mhm.
We have 2 signatures on every check.
Mm-hmm. There's no reason other council members, other than the availability issue, should be signing.
So
Because
you,
their function is to be the legislators and the voters,
Right.
not signatories. And just, that was my question.
That's fine. If
so
you
you're
would-
saying Shirley and Perkins then? Okay.
Or whoever, I don't know if you're.
He's
Still the president, yeah.
Okay.
So, if you would, text me an opinion on that, and we'll get it together.
Well, I don't care if you want to go ahead and, I'm just saying, the purpose of the council members.
That's how I understood it too, and I had a discussion with Brenda about that too.
Can we go ahead and approve these, but amend it tonight so that she can get into the
Well, yeah,
bank?
you wanna be
approve it
able to
and then-
sign.
I
yeah,
need to
and
get
then,
her
yeah.
on.
So we can approve it, and then if we need to amend it at the next meeting.
Sure.
I mean, can't we just do it both today? On,
Want to cross out?
Well, we're gonna have to do, yeah, we're gonna have to do the Valley credit one too,
right.
later.
It sounded like you just approved that one, so you're set with that one.
Yeah,
So move on.
Let's move on to the next one. Okay, resolution, 477. Resolution of the council of town of Fromberg authorizing Mayor Shirley Miller and any current council member, be the signatories on account, blah, 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 77 at Valley Credit Union in Billings, Montana, removing Richard Anderson as signatory. Approved by a quorum of town council of town mayor as circled below. And right now, who is on that account right now? Nobody, just Richard?
Rich is the only one.
Okay,
This is for the credit union.
yeah, okay.
So do we only need this to have Jim Perkins and Shirley Miller on this one?
That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Is that the one that they say that, I've booked it already on that one.
But they
I signed
can't,
that way back in.
he's in 14, but they can't find it. This is why we're doing a new one with Shirley.
Mhm.
Okay.
And according, they're gonna need my footprint on my birth certificate in order to verify that I'm who I am.
They're tough.
So do we need to amend this resolution?
Well, it just says authorizing, the mayor and current town council member.
Okay, so
And
if me and
any,
Nate don't sign it, then
Yeah,
it's
we
not.
just don't sign, do we just put our vote, or?
And then, and Jim's already on the account, so.
It still has to sign.
he
Yeah,
still has
he'll
to sign
sign
it,
it.
yeah.
Well, I make a motion, we accept resolution 477.
Second.
So you got a copy of it?
Okay, and then we have a grant draw from Great West Engineering, draw request number 10. And oh, a lot of pages to sign here. And this is a draw request for the town of Fromberg Rural Development in the amount
Here, 3,000.
3,000, was it 3,500? $3,745.24.
No.
24 cents. From Great West, and this is on the grant draw.
To pay the bills on the front,
Mm-hmm.
on the front page here, right there, don't read
Yeah.
the bottom part so they know.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is to pay the bills for wastewater project out of the TSEP and CDG, or CBG request for funds, and RD request for funds letters, engineering invoice summary and outlay report signed. Once signed, please mail and email back to me for distribution to the funding agencies. For a total of, from TSEP, from the CDBG grant, $601, and from the TSEP grant, $3,745.24. From RD for a total of $4,784.26.
So, we voted on it last council meeting, and they didn't get it?
No, that was for number 9 grant. This is for number 10. This is a number 10 request for a draw. And the last one was a draw for well, wasn't it? Yeah.
I'm guessing you're gonna start seeing a lot of these draws coming up in
Mhm.
every meeting.
Right.
Okay,
We
well,
will.
it's- I guess my question was, it said the drawdown request was approved by the town council at our meeting.
That was for
Oh, that's
number
today.
9.
I'm sorry. I was thinking it was December. My fault.
At the December meeting, if I recall, that you voted to accept the bid from the contractor.
Right. And this is a administrative invoice covering the period of administrating costs. Invoice 17210 for $346.50, split with CDBG grant paying $101.26 and RD loan paying $245.24, with the engineering fee for the, and this is also for the publishing. So that's what that is for. Overall. Oops, okay, okay. Did you guys review all of this? You looked at all of this?
That means you didn't even.
Oh, they don't need to, Shirley.
Okay,
You read the page where it was to
yeah,
be done.
on the bottom, yeah,
You sign they make a motion to approve it,
okay.
and then you sign where all the red stickers are, and Perkins signs the yellow.
Red, yellow, okay, all right.
That'll save you some time, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. We'll get it one of these days.
That's exactly right. It takes time.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve this draw number 10?
I'll make that motion.
Second
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
I,
Aye.
Motion's passed.
Okay, then go ahead and sign
Go ahead.
all, yeah, right in front of
Sign
you.
all of those red stickers. Thank goodness Brenda has stickers.
Just don't sign the yellow sticker.
She won't.
I'm not colorblind yet. That may happen, but so far. Okay, so both of us have to sign this one.
Thank you.
Okay, sale of proceeds from the barley field. We have received those proceeds. What were we gonna talk about with that?
We were gonna
I know
put
we
it
had
in.
some questions, so.
I would like to see that money go into a special fund. I'm not sure, so we can't just,
Restricted fund.
yeah,
Equipment fund, yeah.
Restricted against it.
something so
I
that
know
Mike
the
just
two
can't
words
grab
sound
it.
pretty close. So do we need to do a resolution for that? I hope. I'm thinking we do.
I don't know quite, usually the restricted funds are
This
the
is
water and
capital
sewer.
assets, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking, because in order to change the budget item, line item, we need to do that with a resolution, I think.
Yeah, you would need to do it by resolution.
Okay. So, and Tim's making a motion to,
To put that money, proceeds from the barley field into a, is it a restricted account?
restricted account,
A
yeah.
restricted account.
Mhm. So we have a motion, do we have a second? Have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, we're down to almost the last minute here, old business. Do we have any old business to discuss? Anybody? No? Next meeting date? It'll be February the 5th.
And you're gonna let everybody know.
I will call everybody about the letters and let them know when the meeting is. Okay?
And that'll be posted on the door for us that
It
don't
will be
have the
posted
letters
at the
in.
post office and on the door. Okay?
And it seems.
And the senior center. It will be an open meeting. Okay?
And were you looking at any kind of, special workshops or anything coming up? Employee workshops or anything?
Again, we're gonna have to get with people's schedules. I know you're gone Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
Tuesday and Thursday afternoons, I'm busy because I'm gonna be here, because I will be available Tuesday and Thursday afternoons from 2 to 4. I don't know Nate's schedule yet. We'll
I'll get you my
get me
schedule,
one.
so then that way you guys don't have to get a hold of me.
Jim's been back
Anytime.
and forth to doctor's appointments,
No, I
but,
just been helping my daughter, but
okay.
I'm available anytime.
Okay, so we'll, as soon as I get Nate's schedule, then
Yeah.
I'll call everybody and then we can, set up a workshop or a special meeting. But it has to be just one item on any meeting. Can't discuss anything else except what we're gonna discuss at the meeting. So do I have a motion for adjournment?
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned. Thank you so much for everyone for attending,
Yep, thank you.
and we hope to see you all again. I understand.
Good, I guess.
It was spoken straight on me. I think it was spoken straight on me. Well, I don't think I picked my nose or anything.